Lesson 23, Section 6, Responding to Segregation. African Americans responded to segregation in many ways. The boldest protested openly, but doing so was dangerous. Blacks who spoke out against white rule risked being attacked by white mobs, and some were lynched or murdered, often by hanging. During the 1890s, an African American was lynched somewhere in the United States every few days. African American migration. Thousands of African Americans responded to segregation by leaving the South. A few chose to return to Africa. In 1878, some 200 Southern blacks chartered a ship and sailed to Liberia, a nation in West Africa that had been founded in 1821 for the settlement of freed American slaves. Many more African Americans migrated to other parts of the United States. Not only were they pushed from the South by racism and poverty, but they were pulled by the lure of better opportunities and more equal treatment. Some saw a new life as wage earners by migrating to cities in the North where they competed for jobs with recent immigrants from Europe and often faced racism, if not Southern-style segregation. Others headed to the West, where they found work as cowboys and Indian fighters. Two all-black U.S. cavalry units, known as the Buffalo Soldiers, fought on the front lines of the Indian Wars, while some blacks found new homes with American Indian nations. Thousands of black families left the South for Kansas in the Exodus of 1879. The Exodusters, as the migrants were known, faced many hardships on their journey west. Bands of armed whites patrolled roads in Kansas in an effort to drive the migrants away, but the Exodusters pushed on, saying, "We had rather suffer and be free." Self-help. Most African Americans, however, remained in the South. They worked hard in their families, churches, and communities to improve their lives. While most blacks farmed for a living, a growing number started their own businesses. And between 1865 and 1903, the number of black-owned businesses in the South soared from about 2,000 to 25,000. Families, churches, and communities also banded together to build schools and colleges for black children. Because of these efforts, literacy among African Americans rose rapidly. When slavery ended in 1865, only 5% of African Americans could read. By 1900, more than 50% could read and write.